Yo guys, Mike for Sim Racing 604. Welcome back to RaceRoom Racing Experience, and welcome on board the Lamborghini Huracán GT3 EVO 2, part of the 2024 DTM Cars Pack, now available for RaceRoom. It's going to cost you $20 to add the cars, and includes all of the liveries from the current year of DTM. So the new car I'm driving, this Huracán, was highly desirable. We have been wanting Lamborghini in RaceRoom for a long time. Previously it was Ferrari we were chasing, and now we've got both Ferrari and Lamborghini in somewhat limited representation, of course, but we do have them, which is great. Historically, RaceRoom has been known for a lot of things, including arguably the best sounds of any racing game ever. I love the sounds in RaceRoom, and to have that roaring Lambo V10 here is excellent. So finally have that. And we're driving at the improved Zandvoort. So this is the current layout of Zandvoort, and the 2019 version has been retained and titled exactly that, Zandvoort 2019. So if you're a fan of the outgoing version, you still have it in RaceRoom if it's part of your content collection, but under a separate title now as 2019. So yeah, gonna test out this improved Zandvoort. Oschersleben, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, was also improved, and similarly there's two versions of that now. So they didn't update and get rid of the old version, they just added a new version.
Subscribe to Sim Racing 604, my favorite YouTube channel.
So we're gonna do 20 minutes here with this Lambo, and there's another car added to this pack that we didn't have previously, the McLaren 720S GT3 EVO. So we had the 720S GT3 before, but yeah, no EVO version yet, but we have that here, and you can see that orange car, three cars in front of me. That is the new McLaren. Very exciting. DTM is something I only know through RaceRoom. DTM has almost zero presence here in Canada. I only know it through the title. I became a fan of it, I guess, wow, 7 or 8 years ago. Didn't think it had been that long. But yeah, they were one of the first, I shouldn't say one of the first, but one of the best at using media platforms to bring fans into the experience. And what I mean by that is you could go on YouTube, and when they were racing, when there was an active race, you could get live onboards from a number of different cars. You could stream the race. What else did they have? I think they had pit crew cams. So there's many different ways to take in the DTM racing action. And so I really became a fan of the series back then. Haven't watched it since they switched to the DTM car platform in 2021, I want to say. Haven't really watched much since, but yeah, there was some great racing action 7-8 years ago. I'm sure it's still great. I just haven't had a chance to check it out. So we're currently sitting in 11th of 20 positions with 16 minutes to go. Ferrari in front of me, McLaren in front of them. That steeply banked final corner there, the banking at Zandvoort makes the racing super exciting. Absolutely love it here. Still one of my weaker race circuits, but whenever I do a race here, I realize how good it is. And I will forever be teaching myself to take the high line through this bank corner here. That always feels so unnatural. It always feels like I should drop into the inside. But I do believe the fast line in the GT3 car is to go outside. So how am I going to make up time? It does appear that the AI is perfectly paced with me at the moment. So I'm not sure quite how I'm going to get ahead of these cars, but I will continue to try. .296 GT3 in front of me. And yeah, the sounds of this V10 engine are excellent. Something RaceRoom always did well for sounds is capture the interior clangs and knocks and pings and everything else that makes the interior of a race car sound like the interior of a race car. A lot of games focus heavily on engine notes, and that's fine. You should get the engine note correct, but there's like this audio violence that you get when you're on board a race car. I've never been on board a race car, but when you're watching it on TV, there's no sound deadening on board a race car like this, and with ultra stiff suspension, everything is going to just knock around and bang into things. You got exposed metal and buckles that could potentially bash into it. So it's not just going to be the engine note. The engine note might dominate the timbre, but at the same time, it's not going to be the only thing you hear. And RaceRoom and ACC both do excellent jobs. Oh, barely, but guess that was a track limit violation. Yeah, but RaceRoom does an excellent job with it, and it just pulls you in terms of immersion. So what are my thoughts on the Lambo and the DTM 2024? I would say $20 for a car pack seems steep to me, because you're still going to need tracks, of course. The base game does include some tracks, but if you want to get anywhere near a full DTM 2024 lineup of tracks, it's going to cost you quite a bit. And $20 for a car pack that is, featuring only one unique, let's call it two unique cars, because the EVO hasn't come to the GT3 series in the title yet. But not a lot of unique content, so it feels steep. Same time, if you own a lot of content already and want to supplement it, I would recommend it. As I say, I got a chance to race this earlier in what we'll call a warm-up race, and I really loved it. Super fun cars, and they drive beautiful. RaceRoom is at its absolute peak right now. Graphics, even though they look dated by comparison to a lot of titles, they have improved significantly of late. Sounds are excellent. Single player racing like I'm doing here is really, really fun. Physics are good. I mean, there's not a lot of weak points in my eyes to RaceRoom. So yeah, a lot going for it. So certainly if you want a little breaker, if you're a fan of DTM currently, this is, I'm sure, the best way to experience it, having all the real liveries here. So the Mercedes in front of me seems to be driving slightly off. He's got his sister car there. Whoa, Mike, where are you going? Just charting my own lane there. Should be able to get that position back here in this corner. Yep, there we go. Not sure if you guys can hear that, but the two Mercedes matching engine notes, really cool. Nice little chorus there. No dice on the overtake there for me, but I am running 8. Pretty happy with that, with still over half the race to go. And there won't be any overtakes into turn 1 for me here. But I gotta find a way past this wall of Mercedes soon. Again, going through my unnatural feeling line on the Banks corner there, trying to stay higher than I normally would. And yeah, this is excellent. Whoa, caught some grass there. Ooh, boy, sliding through the corner. A little bit of understeer there from the Lambo. I've yet to have a chance to try the McLaren, but I think I definitely will, because this just feels so much fun, driving these GT3s. And the DTM liveries are nice. Good looking cars. Oh boy, where are we going here, Mike? Gonna get that overtake done. There we go, up into 6th. And almost exactly at half race length. Which, if you're interested, you can see in the top right corner of your screen. Yeah, overall, this is just a phenomenal GT3 experience. Cars feel great, cars look great. Track is nice. AI behaving themselves very well. Fortunately, in North America, there isn't much in the way of online racing for RaceRoom at the moment. But the online system, I believe, is good. There is a ranking system. Oh, neck and neck here with this Mercedes. Trying to find an edge. Sadly, no. Sliding. Very slippery there. And I've got a car behind me also vying for the same position. Tuck into the inside here, see if I can find the back bumper of this McLaren, get myself around, there we go. Overtake is done, so I'm in the top 5. If I can get this McLaren behind me, I will have a bit of open road to try and catch the top 3, so we'll see how that goes. This might be it. This might be it. Whoa, so close. He was coming back down. I had to back out. The Mercedes behind me is pretty close. He's going to catch right up to me. He's flashing his headlights as if I have to move. McLaren getting his elbows out a little bit. Ooh, sorry about that, McLaren. I was so focused on your beauty that I forgot you need space as well to race. No harm, no foul. Continuing to race here. Zandvoort, as I may have mentioned earlier, not my strongest track. That Mercedes just will not let go, by the way. He's still right there, virtually touching my back bumper. Elbows out, Mike. Elbows out. There we go. McLaren is behind me. Okay, 7 minutes to go. 3 positions to gain. Can I do it? Woo. Are we any closer? I don't know. We got a Lambo, a Porsche, and what is that front car? Is that a BMW? Can't quite see it yet. Well, I can see it, but I can't quite make it out yet. Do believe it's an M4 GT3. Lambo took a funny line through that corner. I think he was going for the overtake, so that worked to my advantage. I've pulled him significantly closer. Horrible corner there. Caught the big sausage curb. Which certainly didn't help for grip. Lamborghini. I've talked about this in previous videos. Is that the best looking car in the GT3 series? I say yes. Whoa. Oh, no space. I say yes. I think that Lambo is an absolutely gorgeous vehicle. It's not smooth lines as we tend to associate with beauty, but it's the opposite. It's aggressive. It's got sharp edges everywhere and unique design. You don't look at it and think, which car is that again? You look at that and you think that's all Lambo. Big shark fin. Now, can I make something happen here? Just about became one with the fellow Lambo there. Oh! Is this anything? Is this anything? Nope. Thought I might have had something there, but didn't pan out. Ah, they missed that corner again. Got fairly aggressive there, no contact though. And I'm now up into third position. That is secured. That is mine. All right. Third of 20 after starting 15th. Got to be happy with that. 3.5 minutes to go. Remains to be seen how this will play out, but it's been a good race for me. Or decent race for me. This might be second place here. I don't think he's going to be able to recover that. He's still there. He's still exactly beside me. It's going to be a sprint down the start-finish straight. Lambo pulling up behind me. He's very, very close. Cut the inside line there. Made sure to cut off any efforts by those cars to get the overtake. Now, what can they do about this BMW? Remains to be seen. Take the unpopular low line here, which seems to actually work better for me. Oof. Caught the grass there and it pulled the wheel hard. It's another thing, I think when I was talking about the good features of RaceRoom, the force feedback is very good too. It definitely has a lot less of the sort of dramatic effects of other games. I love it in AMS too, but at the same time it's very dramatic. You feel everything. This is more, RaceRoom is more like a subtle, you know, realistic level of force feedback that you might be used to. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, Porsche snuck through. I guess I came in contact with a BMW. This is going to be a battle to the death here, to the finish rather. All right, here we go. Here we go. Final lap, one position to gain. Easily outbraking the Porsche there. Half a second separating myself in this Porsche from the cars behind. Gonna take low line here. Almost worked. Pulled me even, and again, I'm in a side-by-side sprint through the fast S section here. Nothing doing, had to back out. Lambo now caught up to me. Funny line here. Oh, Lambo snuck through. I am now down into third position. Retook the lead. Got a bit of a gap between me and the car behind. See if we can bring it home here. Half a second separating, so just got to keep it clean. Come on, Mike. Finish it strong. Finish it strong. There we go. Should be flat out to the finish now. There we go. Brought home the W. All right, well, it's excellent. Excellent. As I say, I think you could make a case that $20 is a lot for a car pack, but at the same time, all the liveries, 2 new cars, and frankly, they're excellent. This is a great GT3 experience. If you're into GT3, if you're into DTM, I don't know if you can do much better than this. All right, thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on RaceRoom in the comments. We'll see you next time.